Woo-hoo-hoo! Yo! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? If you hear that I'm shouting, it's because I want to make sure that y'all hear me. I want to make sure y'all hear me. You understand what I'm saying? Listen, y'all. Listen up. Like I said, Saturdays, we got time for it, y'all. We got time for it. Yes. And some of these people, they be doing the most out here, y'all. They be doing the most out here. They be doing the most. They are. They are. But anyway, listen, ladies, your personal stuff, y'all should be doing that at home. Do not bring that to the job. Do it at home. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh my God, what are you talking about? Clipping your nails. Stop clipping your nails at work. Stop doing that. Do that at home. Do it at home. Because nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to have nails flying in their face and stuff like that. Nobody wants that. I know I don't want that. So please, do that at home. In your private areas. Don't be bringing that into work and stuff like that and just clip your nails like it's normal. It's not normal. It is not normal, ladies. Don't do that. I remember back in New York, oh my gosh. The Asian folks, man, they be clipping their nails all the time on the train. I'm like, yo, y'all are nasty. What are you doing? And sometimes they be taking their shoe off and be clipping their nails like that. And that, ooh, golly. You want to talk about nasty? That's nasty. Like, what are you doing, sir? Sir. And these were guys, though, too. These were guys and ladies that would do that. I'm like, what are y'all doing? It's disgusting. But anyway, moving on from that. So supposedly, I've heard that that people can see if you have voted or not. That's what they say. That people can see who you can vote or not. Now, my biggest question is this. Can they see who you voted for? Because if they can see who you voted for, then that's the problem. That is the problem. Because I don't care that you know that I voted, but I don't want you to know who I vote for, because then now that's going to start some political debate at the dinner table. And our mamas always told us never discuss religion and politics at dinner time. Why? Because it's such a touchy subject. It is. That's why I don't discuss politics, because not everybody's going to agree with me, and I'm not going to agree with everybody. I'm not. Some people have some crazy ideas out there, y'all. Some people have some crazy beliefs, y'all. They do. You know that. They have some weird concepts of ideas. And I'm not trying to be a fan of it. You understand what I'm saying? You can keep that on your side, auntie. I'm not dealing with that. No siree. But that's just how we rolling this year, y'all. 2024 is just a weird year, y'all. It is. Like, there's just so much stuff that's just happening that you don't even know what to believe anymore. Like, you really just don't know what to believe. Like, somebody could just come out and tell you that the sky is purple, and you're just like, that sounds right. That sounds right. I'll take that. I mean, if there's a little bit of truth, the whole thing gotta be true, right? If there's a little bit of truth, the whole thing gotta be true. so like beautiful and ugly, all at the same time, Have you ever saw something that was just beautiful and ugly at the same time? I know you probably haven't. I think I have. Yeah, I think I have. But I mean, that's just how it is now, Like, there is just so much stuff that's just happening that you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, really, what is going on, man? And a lot of it, you really just don't know what to believe, All I know is that God's coming back, because that's what His Word says, and that's what I believe. I believe in the Bible. I'm gonna let y'all know I believe in the Bible, so I believe that God's gonna come back for His people. That's just what I believe. Call me a fool, call me a donkey, call me what you want to call me, but that's the only thing I believe in nowadays. Because it's just so much stuff, okay? So much stuff is happening right now that you're trying to catch up and you just can't. Yeah, it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. These times is wild. It's wild, man. These times are wild, and I feel it's only going to get crazier. I feel it's only going to get crazier. I feel it's only going to get more weirder than whatever, Man, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've had high hopes, but my hopes are dwindling. My hopes are it's like a fire, right? My hopes was like the fire. And then all of a sudden, somebody came over here with a whole big bucket of water and just doused out my hopes. Put them all out. Oh my gosh. Hey, there's a phrase out there that I get it, but I hate the phrase. And the phrase goes like this: it could be worse. It could be worse, y'all. I hate that phrase, man. I hate it. I'm going to tell you why. Because people use that when they want to lessen the mess that's around the area. They want to lessen the pain. They want to lessen. And when I say lessen, I don't mean like a lesson. I mean like a decrease. They want to decrease it, right? Let's go with decrease, right? Because y'all be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, decrease. They want to decrease the pain. They want to decrease the hardship of it. They want to dumb it down for you. They want to be able just to say, hey, we know it's bad, but it could be worse. But I just hate that line. It's also like the line that's like, nothing personal, okay? It's just business. No, it was personal. It was personal to me, okay? Like, if it's personal to me, then it's personal, okay? You fired me because it was personal. Like, you didn't fire me just for the business aspect. You didn't fire me just because this or that. No, you didn't like me. Like, you did not like me. That's why you fired me, okay? But yeah, that phrase, it could be worse. I just hate that phrase, y'all. And it's like, it's already worse. It's already worse. What you mean it could be worser? What you mean? What do you mean it could be worse? It is worse. It is. Like, the mess is there. The mess is all around. What you mean it could be worse? Because if if this is already messy as is, I don't want to see what could be worse than this. Like if you broke a bone, right? If you broke a bone, like, oh, hey, it could be worse. What's worse than breaking a bone? I don't. If there is something worse than that, I do not want it. Like, well, you could have lost your arm. Like, what? Listen, this pain that I have in breaking a bone, I don't want to know any other pain than that. I don't. I don't. And it's like, well, it could be worse. How? What? What's worse than this? What's worse than this? Because, like I said, if there's something worse than this, I do not want to know it. If there is something that's greater than what I'm going through right now, I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want nothing to do with it. It's like, oh man, dude, I'm fat. Oh, it could be worse. What could be worse than you feeling fat? You feeling fat, you looking fat, you breathing fat. What's worse than that? I'll tell you what's worse. Being morbidly obese. Woo, golly, roly-poly-oly coming down the way. Man. But it could be worse. You could be on 600-pound life, I guess. Lord Jesus, what could be worse than that? What could be worse? Oh, man. And then you have like a 600-pound person, they could be like, well, it could be worse. What's worse than being 600 pounds and you can barely move, you can barely get out of your bed, you can barely do anything? What's worse than that? Well, you can have 600 pounds or more on top of that. You can be 1,002 pounds. Like, what? Oh my gosh. If that's worse, then I do not want to go through that. I do not. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm good to go, man. I am good to go. Gosh. But yeah, man, dude, like I said, I just hate that phrase. I hate that phrase. I hate that line. And it's really like the line that's like I said before, nothing personal. Like when you say that there's nothing personal, I truly feel that there's something personal. And number two, I'm going to take it personal because now I'm missing out on my money now. You might think that it might be good for business for me not to be working at this type of business, but guess what? I'm losing out on money. So that's personal. I can't feed myself. I can't feed my family. I can't feed whomever. So yeah, that's personal, man. I don't care how you look at it. That's personal. I don't care how you view it. I don't care which way that you try to tie it up in a bow. That's personal, man. That is. But I literally had I got fired from a job one time, and the manager was like, "Hey man, it's nothing personal. It's just business." I'm like, "Nah, it's personal. You don't like me." Like, you don't like me. You don't like who I am. You don't like my attitude. You don't like my aura. You don't like what I bring to the table. You don't like it. So yeah, it's personal. And I'm okay with that. I'm quite okay with that. And that's fine. Because guess what? Not everybody's gonna like you, boo-boo. Not everybody's gonna like you. Not everybody's gonna be all warm and bubbly to you. It's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. But I mean, that doesn't mean to just to show your true colors and just let everybody know that you are just a dirty cutthroat type of person. Nah. Yeah, there's sometimes sometimes you gotta dumb it down for some people. Then sometimes you gotta be nice to some people. Then sometimes you gotta eat some crow. Then sometimes that you just gotta eat some dirt sometimes. Yeah, then sometimes you gotta do that. Cause like I said, not every time not every time do you have to be a bitter type of person. Nah, man, it's not every time you gotta do that. So there's sometimes that you could be a little nicer, you could be a little cordial and stuff like that. Yeah. But I don't know, you just can't diminish just who you are as a person. That's just what I feel. You can't just throw that away and just be like different, But there are ways to dumb down yourself, man. And I think that's what we gotta learn to do is dumb down ourselves, Not to impress anybody, not to do this or that, but just for our own sanity, man. Just for our own sanity, our own safety, everything. Like, I'm gonna put the real Charles away so that y'all will be okay. For real, man. For real. Oh, man. I don't know, man. The way that this world is crazy. But hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. I don't know what could be worse than what we're dealing with right now, but if it is, I don't want to walk through that door. I do not want to walk through that door. Please, no. Close it up. Close it up. Seal it up. I don't want to walk through that door. I don't. So if there is something worse, I do not want to do it. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. But anyway, that's how we rolling today, y'all. I told you we got time today. But listen up, y'all. PerkinsCloset.com. We have a whole bunch of t-shirts. We have hoodies. We have hats. We have jerseys. We have winter hats. And soon we're going to have a new fall t-shirt. Y'all want to stay tuned for that because I know that's going to be good. I know that's going to be nice. So